Hello once again, I'm Dr. Carol. If you haven't had a chance to watch the first 3 videos in this series, I hope you take a chance to do that right now. Today I want to talk with you about expectations. When we have positive expectations of something coming, that can increase our joy. Negative expectations can make what may be just a bit difficult into something really terrible. And perhaps worst of all is failed expectations. What a huge source of pain and disappointment that can be. Around the holiday season, the media tends to raise our expectations to unrealistic levels. Think of the Hallmark movies or even the popular TV series like NCIS or Blue Bloods or Law & Order. Christmas is always wonderful, but that's not realistic. You don't always get a boyfriend for Christmas. Your son or daughter doesn't always come home from the armed forces by Christmas Eve. You don't always get a box of food and firewood on your porch on Christmas. Families don't always reconcile on December 25. I think we pay so much attention to that because we need there to be an end to the suffering or pain or hopelessness or loss or whatever we're experiencing. If December 25 comes and everything will be okay, maybe this Christmas, and then we're disappointed again. Expectations are about the future. And what can be more about the future than the birth of a baby? The very first Christmas was the birth of a baby. Jesus' birth, some people have called that an invasion into enemy territory, an act of war against the kingdom of darkness. But that first birth, just like every other birth, was not easy. If you've given birth, or maybe you're a husband who's watched your wife give birth, you know that a birth is painful, it's bloody, it's messy, it hurts, it's not pretty. As an OBGYN doctor, I've been right in the middle of that so many times. I've been in the middle of the blood and the pain and the hurt and the mess. Everything that's born comes through that process. We can identify with Jesus coming into our world that way. But you know, the purpose God has for you will be birthed also through pain and blood and mess and hurt. It will not be easy. It will not be pretty. And just like Satan wanted to mess up that first Christmas, he wants to mess up the birth of God's purpose in you. You may be watching this just a couple days before Christmas, and your feelings may be especially blue right now. See that as the enemy trying to steal that expectation, that purpose from you. I like to say at the birth of a new baby, every new baby is God's opinion that the world should go on. That was certainly God's opinion when Jesus was born on the first Christmas, and it's His opinion for you right now. He wants His purpose to be birthed in you. Let Him do that. Some tips to help you beat the holiday blues for this week. First of all, choose the people that you spend time with. Some people lift you up, some people drag you down. Even Jesus didn't treat everybody the same. He loved everybody, but He chose who to spend time with. I invite you to choose the same, how you spend time with the people that are important to you that you can bless, or the people that can bless you. Second, I want you to reach beyond yourself and give of yourself to someone else. There is probably nothing that will lift your spirits more than giving in some way. There is always somebody that needs what you have. That's part of why God put you on this planet. There is somebody who's more lonely than you are. There is somebody who's hurting more than you are. If nothing else, find a homeless shelter, an animal shelter, a children's hospital, a soup kitchen. Do something to give of yourself this holiday season. And number 3, invite Jesus to birth His purpose in you again. Remember, it will not be easy. It will be bloody and painful, but let Him do that. You know, a birth is bloody, and maybe it's stretching the metaphor just a little bit, but Jesus' blood heals. And I invite you to let His blood heal you right now. And to pray, Jesus, I plead your blood over my mind, my will, my memories, my expectations, and over your purpose for me. Birth that in me anew. Let me pray for you. Dear Jesus, you want to be born in us anew, and you want your purpose to be born in us anew. I ask for that one watching right now. Don't let the pain stop them from accepting that birth of your purpose. And I plead your blood over their life in a special way right now. Amen. Thank you again for joining me. We're not done yet. There's another video coming in just a few days. Join me then as we talk about hope and taking this healing into the future as you begin the new year. Until then, may God richly bless you.